Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. RC Maniac, can you see me? Can you hear me? That's the important thing, right?
Yes. Muy importante.
Can you hear me? Can you see me? Wow, look at it. I am bright and shiny on camera. I think it's because normally I wear dark colors. Normally I'm blacks and blues, reds.
What is this gray?
I'm gray.
Earth.
It's like gun show. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
Stop
I look
it.
good.
Stop it.
It's terrible. Enter Roger with the tenor. That's 2 5s. Got to get the milkshake money in before I leave to pick up the kid from school. Good luck driving. Good luck picking up the kid from school. And thank you for the milkshakes. Sean, let's actually get milkshakes.
Yes.
I love it. Leo Castle. Pause. I'm not ready. Everybody pause. Shoot.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Cheese balls. What a fantastic name. Also, if you look, I've got 2 red nails. So the last stream, which was the Fan Mail Friday, Joe from Project R3D sent a significant amount of money to me.
He did.
If I would go dark red, and this is the darkest red we had. So here you go, Joe. I don't know if you're in the chat. I don't know if you're in the stream, but this is for you, buddy. Thanks, man. Oh, look at that, right there. There it is. There it is.
Too bright?
Whatever's coming through that camera is raw. There's no LUT applied.
Oh no.
No LUT.
Bam, now there's a lot.
Steve Schultz, stop before YouTube takes your stream now. No guns on camera. I am unreasonably strong at times. Is that the right way to say it? Unreasonably?
Yeah, like you wouldn't expect you to be as strong as you are. It's weird.
Zachary 3D Prints with 10 for the first roll of filament. Keebler 137 with a 5er. High five. High five right back to you. Zachary. Zach, I don't know if I'll be able to get you that. We might be putting it to use, but I do have... I'm just going to tell you right now, there is a future video coming up where I made a spool of filament using 8 filaments in the Palette 3 Pro, and I'm thinking about giving it away. So, hey, look at that, it's got a LUT. So if that happens, then you can enter for that. Gavin Jones, hi. Wow, Gavin, that's spam, man. I got mods, and they're not going to take kindly to that. Hey, listen, this is a stream where we're going to make some filament. This is the 3 Devo Composer. Someone asked if it was a new one, and no, it's just been one that's been in storage. I haven't had the chance to take it out, but I want to use it because I got some cool stuff coming up. 3 Devo actually shredded 50 pounds of failed prints for me and packaged it all up, and I want to make a video on that, but it's been sitting, and so I really want to give it a chance. And to do that, well, this is where this came in, this thing right here. I tweeted this out. We turned on the heaters just to see if the extrusion would work, and it did spit out something. It is quite the song and dance to get it going, though, if I remember right. So we're going to do that. But first, here's what I want to do. So this is what we're going to do in this stream. But this stream is interesting because it's also announcing some contests for the East Coast RepRap Festival. Chris Pileski? Chris P? I don't know. I call him MC Chris P. He's got fantastic mustache usually. He reached out and he said, hey, we're doing this cool contest the month of September for the East Coast RepRap Festival. We've got Proto-pasta, E3D, Printed Solid, and Prusa 3D with cool prizes to give out. And everybody has a contest associated with it. And in fact, there's a link down in the description. You might be able to click or tap on that to get more information. But with these contests, he wanted a way to kind of get the word out. And originally, the team and I were going to go out to the East Coast RepRap Festival if it was going to be on. They don't have the event this year because of safety concerns, and they'll bring it back. They'll bring it back next year. So ERRF 2022. Sean, you ready for ERRF 2022?
Yes.
Yeah, ERRF 2022. We'll be there. But for ERRF 2021, we have these contests. They're going to run the entire month of September. In fact, let's see if this works. So Nick from the East Coast RepRap Festival board, I don't know, is it a board? I don't know what they have. Nick, husband of Lauren, who was a Buzz Designs, both fantastic humans. In fact, Lauren has a Milkshake of the Week Twitter account. What? Okay, so just real quick. Oh wait, Bud Bushbaum with a 5er. Say my last name right, and I'll do another 5. I said Bushbaum. I'm gonna say Bushbaum. If that's not correct, I apologize. I apologize, but I do dig your logo. Here, so Nick actually recorded a little video to tell you a little bit more about it. Let's see if this works.
Hi everybody, Nick from the ERRF team here. We are super disappointed we couldn't have an event this year, but safety first. With that being the case, we also wanted to make sure that we marked ERRF weekend. And thanks to some super amazing platinum sponsors, we're going to be able to do that. You know, we're excited. We wish everybody the best of luck. Can't wait to see what you come up with. From all of us here at the ERRF team, good luck and happy creating.
Look at that. There we go. So that was Nick telling you about what's going to go on. Obviously, I'm going to give out some information during this stream. I figure every 15 minutes or so, we're going to announce the next contest with some special pre-recorded videos, just because I can't get everyone live all around the world. But there is a link in the description that you can click on, and I believe they've called it ERRF Contest Mania. It should be fun.
I like it.
Let's do it. So,
Cool.
hey, someone out there, I was going to yell out, hey, and then, you know, the watch, or yell at Amazon's Alexa for something. But if you guys could set like a 15-minute timer, let me know when that goes off, and then we'll show the next video.
I could just do it. Okay.
Why no? We'll see if they get it correct too.
All right.
So what I'm going to do is go start extrusion, and then when heating is done, just start. So it's really hard to see. Do you want me to turn this just a little bit?
No, because I have a great shot of it on 3.
Right there?
Oh, that. The front. Oh, that.
Oh, that.
Nope, I don't have that.
Okay. Well, let's see. Boy, that's going to look terrible, but I don't care. Whoa!
You should care. You should care.
I can do this.
Just point it right there. You got it.
Right there. Right there. Okay.
You got it.
I think if I do this. Ah.
I get it.
So filament extrusion has itself 4 melting zones. 4 melting zones. And each one, you set at a specific temperature depending on the material you're extruding. And for this one, we're just doing straight up PLA. It's going to be the easiest. And I do have some colorants to add to test out. So right now, zone 4 is set to go to 170C, zone 3, 185, zone 2, 190C, and zone 1, 170C. Temperatures are right there. They're going up. It's going to take a little bit, so I think we can let it do its thing.
We're back on main.
Hey, look at that! Bud Bucksbaum with a 5 again. Sounds like Bucksbaum, but good try here. Here's another 5 anyhow. I was close, right? I would imagine some people say Butch's Baum, but it's like Bucksbaum, I think.
That's fun.
Yeah. Hey, Prusa 3D by Joseph Prusa. Is that you, Mickey, or is that you, Jojo? I don't know. Huh.
Or somebody else.
This is going to be fun. Or somebody else. Could be somebody else. Chris Proudly with a 5. I'm very interested in getting one of these. Chris, it's a really interesting machine. It's not inexpensive by any stretch of the imagination. And what makes it cool is it allows people to either do heavy-duty experimentation with materials in their shop or home or business, or there are people out there who have a filament-making business using 1 or 2 of these machines and just continually spooling. It's kind of it's an interesting play. It's not a consumer device because it's thousands of dollars, but at the same time, an Ultimaker S5 is also not a consumer machine and it's thousands of dollars, but you do find people with them and certain maker spaces with them. And so I think that's the play for 3Devo. I think that's where their system comes in. You've also recently seen this on Stefan's channel over at CNC Kitchen, where he made coffee into filament.
Neat.
Awesome. They also have a machine that can grind up stuff to make it the size that it needs to shove through the screw in the heating chambers. And then they've got an oven that can bake stuff. I don't know. I just have the Composer. And honestly, I should have made a bunch more videos on it by now. But, you know, time makes fools of us all. Bud Bucksbaum, you got it. Yeah, I got it. Feels good. Feels good. A Vanra 48. Hello from Argentina. Well, hello from the U.S. Sunny Seattle, Washington, where it's hoodie weather outside, or jumper. They call them jumpers in some places, right? Yeah. Jumpers.
Apparently the zip up ones aren't considered hoodies, even though I think they're hoodies.
I think zipper hoodies are hoodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is set to go automatically once it's time. I can't actually see that. Should I start to turn it so I can? Because I'm gonna have to have my way with it here.
I hate you.
Just like that.
I had a great shot.
I know, and now I've got a great shot.
Yeah, now I got a great shot over on two. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. When you turn it back, it's got to be in the
It's gonna spit out there, and you have to pull it through.
I know.
And you have to put it in there, and that measures stuff. Boy, there's some dust in there, isn't there? Makes the filament really fast, if I remember right. I don't have a lot. There's like we're gonna have to make a lot of filament to get through to color. I haven't put any color in here whatsoever. This is straight up natural PLA resin, and it's
why'd you do that?
It's 4043D is what we're working with. 4043D.
Straight up clear plastic, huh?
Dr. Randolph, or Dr. Andolph, they are just trying to cut into my business by letting people make filament at home. That's right. Everybody's making filament at home. Dave, if it was easy to do, everybody would be doing it. But it's not. So here's the thing, too. This isn't just like a press button, get filament machine. Well, for PLA, maybe, right? Because it's the easiest. But it takes some effort to get a continual batch of usable filament. All right, zone 4 is at 175, zone 3, a little over 200, zone 2, 194, zone 1, 153. We're getting there.
Got a question about your nails, why they're painted.
Where? Who?
Nabak? Nabak? I don't know. N-A-B-A-C. From Chile.
Oh.
From Chile.
Nabag, hi from Chile. Joel, why do you paint your nails? I just paint 2 of them. My daughter Riley said, hey, Daddy, can I paint your nails? And I was like, sure, you can pick 2. And so she did blue. And then when my wife and I were streaming Fan Mail Friday, Joe from Project R3D said, here's some money, make it dark red next time. And this is the darkest red we have. So now I've got 2 red nails. Smith, I'll keep my printed solid subscription. It's probably a good idea. So what you can get out of machines like this is high quality printable filament. It does take some effort, and if you do a lot of printing, and you need a very specific color or a very specific or very specific properties of filament, then it might behoove you to make your own. Ooh, excuse me. Is it pooping out filament yet?
No.
It's close. The final zone is at 159. It needs to get to 170. The final zone.
I was just going to do that.
3D printing nerd just bought an Ender 3 V2. We'll get it tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's my first 3D printer. Some advice. What should I look out for? The V2 is it's a much more refined experience for the Ender 3 series. I would suggest finding Chuck Hellebuck's channel.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck Hellebuck Electronic Products, or CHEP, or Filament Friday. I don't know what he's going by. I don't know the best way to beginner electronics. I don't know. I don't know the right way to get to it on YouTube. But if you look up Chuck Hellebuck or Filament Friday, you should find it. He's dedicated his channel to the Ender 3 series and what you can do to modify, to upgrade, to upkeep, and to use. And so I would suggest finding his channel. Really, though, once you get it, to get out of the box and you attach the 2 sides with the screws, set the voltage selector, plug it in, turn it on, preheat, level the bed, and just print something. It's super simple. That little dial they got on the Ender 3V2 makes it easy to choose stuff. Just try print a default model on the SD card. See what happens. Super simple. You'll have it up in minutes. I promise. It's a lot of fun. Kevin's 3D printing. Hello.
Hola.
Hello. Everybody should get themselves one of these. Can you zoom in on that? No. Yeah, look at that. Looks like a YouTube thumbnail right there.
What? Sure.
No, wait. Here's the YouTube thumbnail. Like, get my face in there too. Get my face in there too.
Yeah.
Ready?
Perfect.
That's a YouTube thumbnail. John Fraser, search for Chep and you will find him. Love it. Oh, David, hashtag extrude positivity.
Yes.
I love it. So if you watch Ted Lasso, it's a series on Apple TV Plus, whatever they call it.
Yeah, whatever they call
It's
it.
probably one of the best television shows to ever air on TV. I love it. I love the heck out of it. And it's wonderful how they handle certain topics. But one of the things that Ted Lasso did in the first season, they still have it. They have a banner that says "Believe" above a door, and you tap on it while you're going through the door. And so David and I were trying to think of ways to relate that to 3D printing. And so, believe. I don't know. For some reason, it came up to extrude, and then it was extrude positivity. And so, anywhere you go today, I want you to keep in mind extruding positivity. It just sounds weird. It sounds fun. It sounds fun to say. Extrude positivity.
Yep.
You get to make all sorts of mouth shapes when you say it.
Oh, sure. Yep.
I wonder what the American Sign Language sign for it would be. Like,
Don't even. You're just gonna.
I don't know.
You're just gonna look.
Like, I don't know what's the positivity. There must be a sign for that.
Yeah.
And extrude must be, it's like,
There's got to be something.
I don't know.
Some sort of motion. Yeah. That's all. It's one of the languages. Like, I want to learn a new language. I should have done it over the pandemic.
You should have.
Like that was the time, right?
Should learn
It was
binary.
between Japanese and ASL, and I think I'm gonna go ASL when I actually.
It's a good language to learn.
Starting to learn. Yeah.
Someone had a question. Steve Schultz, can you chop up and rerun the poorly extruded filament through the 3Devo again, or does the filament degrade? You can. I know there's probably some sort of end game where you cannot, but you just have to chop it up into regularly sized, smallish bits. And the reason is you don't want a combination of large bits and super small bits in the screw as it's turning it, because then they might not heat the same and you will get poor extrusion. So as long as you can chop it up into similarly sized, smallish bits, yeah, you can do that. And that's one of the machines they sell as well as this. So it's kind of cool. Birdian with a 5. Thanks for the advice. Love the channel with a heart. Oh, heart. There it is. Project R3D with $100. Huh. Just stopped in. Hope everyone has a great day. Got to say it's a nice red. Joe, it's your red. Well, it's not. It's the darkest we could find, Joe. If this isn't a red enough for you, just let us know. We'll try to find redder for the next stream. That's what we'll try. We'll try to find a dark, deep red. Ooh,
Good.
a dark, deep red.
That's the Tim Allen grunt.
Was it Tim Allen? I don't know if that was Tim Allen.
Okay.
Bronheim, is this thing going to allow for CF wood or even like metal-filled filaments? Seems to me like it probably wouldn't be able to. Yes. This will do peak. This will do ultim.
Really?
Yeah, this does all of those things. And there's a nozzle up here that stuff gets extruded from. Fans cool it. You come it through here to the sizer and then around here into the spool.
Ooh.
Hey, the screw is turning.
Sounds like something's happening.
It's gonna start pooping out filament.
Nice.
But you could get yourself a hardened nozzle there. It'll do filled filaments, and that's part of why this machine exists. Is for people that want to experiment with materials or have a business in making filaments and don't want to have a large dedicated line for experiments. They could just have this on a desktop in an office, just finding the right way to do
Pooping.
stuff. Okay, here we go. Boy, that is just a little poop, isn't it? So I gotta pull it down here. Then you gotta put it around. That's hot. Oh, get in there. Okay. There we go. So what this is doing now is it's pulling filament and it's measuring the filament. So let's see, this part right there, that part, that's going to measure the diameter of the filament, and then it's going to adjust. Here, I'll just let this pile out over here. It's then going to adjust the pull to make the filament the proper size. Right now, we're looking at 1.97 millimeters, 1.96. So it'll take a little bit to get it there.
Oh,
There we go. That way I don't have to just hold on to it.
that's fair.
So then what we do is we wait for this to get to a size that we want, and then we can start spooling it. Andrew Osmond of the Fiver. Hi, Joel from Oak Harbor, Washington. My picture is old, almost 50 years old. That's awesome. Doing on the, okay, we're at 175. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Ugh,
Break that. Start
okay.
spooling it.
Okay. So, okay.
You gotta turn it so I can see.
So now I got to go, let's see, spooling. Start spooling. Wait for filament diameter. No, it's stable. Is it not stable? This is difficult. Okay, guide the filament through, and it's going. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. I don't know why this is so difficult, but I think is that moving?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, good. Continue. It is now spooling filament.
Nice.
And it is at 175. It's
Wow.
that's pretty awesome.
It's beautiful.
It's going to have to get through a lot of resin, a lot of PLA resin.
A lot of pellets.
Oh my
A
goodness.
lot of pellets.
D with 3 to Canada with a Canadian tenor, eh? That's like 10 loonies or 5 toonies. Creeping up on the magic number, Winky. Just thought I'd throw that out there along with 2 high fives. Great to see you while I'm at work. Hey, I hope you're having a really great day at work. That was my point. It's Boy in Space, $9.99. Are you out of your mind? It's Boy in Space. Oh my goodness. Legit. This dude has a fantastic TikTok on 3D printing. It's super fun to watch. I love the stuff he makes. Like, go follow him. It's Boy in Space. Just tiktok.com/It's Boy in Space. Super good dude. I believe he's moving to Seattle. And if that happens, we will collaborate.
Ugh. I don't like it.
Oh, is there Nick Darrow said mic clipping? No?
Oh, well, David says the audio is fine.
Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe I won't yell.
Don't yell.
Okay, I won't yell.
But that like takes away half of your speech.
Dubbed out, does it give an approximate time of how long it would take to create a 1 kilogram spool? It may. I just don't have that information in front of me.
Can we? Do you want to move it back?
Do you want me to move? Which way am I moving it?
Just like where it was, so I can see the spooling. Yes.
let's see, it's at 168, 167, 164. I don't know if moving it was bad. You know what? Here, wait. Let me try something. It's gonna suck. I know.
Why are you doing that? Oh, because see if the heat.
See if it stabilizes.
Moving it like that shouldn't have done anything. You barely.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
You don't know.
We're at 171, 172. Makes lots of fun sounds. Lots of fun sounds.
Yes.
The Ben Human. Hi, Joel. Where do you find screws like M3 and M4 for building projects and repairing printers? I am in need of some with a Canadian fiber. Thanks for that. I go to Amazon. They usually have all sorts of bundles for like 10 or 20 bucks. You can get a number of M3 or M4 screws at varying lengths. And that's how I've done it. Like products with a fiber. Can it make other types of filament besides PLA? What temperature max? It will do everything. It'll do peak. It'll do ultim.
That's crazy.
It will do very, very high temperature. There we go. It's stabilized. Do you want me to open this again and just see?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at it go. It looks someone else is saying that the mic is cutting out the noise canceling. Is it doing noise canceling?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Shouldn't be. I don't even think this has noise canceling.
It has a.
There's a limiter.
Yeah. If you tap the one, I think, or you go into the first mic, it should tell you if there's any sort of things in there. How will Kookmas with a PLN 20? I don't know what PLN is. I'm following 3D Printing Nerd for a while now, but it's the first time I made it to a live. Hi.
Nice.
Hi. Welcome to the live stream. I think it might be time to talk about the next cool contest for the East Coast RepRap Festival. It's why I'm wearing my shirt. There is a link in the description, and you can go there and you can find out more about the contests that are happening for the East Coast RepRap Festival. I'll tell you what. I will play you a video, and you'll find out something awesome.
Hello, this is David from Printed Solid. I wanted to sponsor the Print and Motions contest for Earth because I like seeing motion in 3D printing. And I want to see what crazy and complex creations you can come up with. I think the contest will be a fun way to get people's 3D printing creative juices flowing, and get them flowing. I'm going to give away a bunch of Jesse Premium filament. So first place is going to get 20 spools of Jesse filament. Second place is going to get 10 spools of Jesse filament. And third place is going to get 3 spools of Jesse filament. So get to designing, good luck, and get to printing.
That is awesome. So that's Dave from Printed Solid, and he went over some really cool stuff and some great prizes. But to find out all of the nitty-gritty about it, there's a link in the description. You can go there, and it'll give you everything you need to know about. Oh, we got some stuff coming in. We've got Zero Moon Pie Zero with $4.99. Are you out of your mind? This is so exciting! Sydney Gal Fernandez with I don't know what that is, but there's 45 of them, and I appreciate that. Oh, Dewitt. Polish Zloty. Zloty. Zloty? Is that right? Zloty? I think it's Zloty. Like, this isn't even making a dent in the material that I've added in.
Don't slap it. Just slap with the base.
I can slap it.
Don't do that.
It's making decent sized filament. Well, it was until I slapped it.
Of course. That's why I said don't slap it.
It's all right. It corrects itself. That will just be a layer inconsistency in a proposed benchy. It's just making filament. It is making filament. JR with a tenner. Joel and Sean get a drink on me. Aw, thanks, Jay. It's awfully kind of you. That's 10. That's 2 5s. There's 2 of them.
Yes.
Brett James with a Canadian tenner. Had to join my fellow Maple Leaf waivers. Cheers from up above, yeah? Thanks, man. Well, first of all, Canadian 10, that's 2 5s. Thanks, eh? I love ketchup chips. I love ketchup chips. Love them. And all dressed chips, too. And I learned that up in Canada. That's where I learned it. Will Kaiser, love your videos. You're amazing. No, you're amazing, Will Kaiser. Dougal with a Canadian $6.99. Are you out of your mind, eh? Are stepper driver upgrades mainly for noise reduction from the motors? Typically, that's why people are going to switch to a different stepper driver because of noise reduction features. There's also sensorless homing because it can detect. So the driver can output the amp load, because when you move, like if a carriage is moving across and it hits the end, then I think the amp load goes up because it's pushing at something that won't move, and it can detect that and count that as an end stop. It might not be the amp load. I don't know. I am not an electronics engineer. Obviously. Even Canada, can't you get ketchup chips down there?
Kind of.
Some places. I just know, like, anytime I have anybody from Canada come and visit, I always tell them, bring ketchup chips and bring all dressed chips. And then we just have them at our house. And there's also Canadian, is it Spree? I think Spree candy? One of them is like mini M&Ms.
No, the Smarties.
Smarties.
Yeah.
Smarties. They're like mini chocolatey M&M-y things.
Yeah, they're way better than our Smarties.
3HP, $4.99. Are you out of your mind?
Much smarter.
Hey, Jerry. Dave says you're hired. Keep up the great content. Aw, thanks. You know, if I lived in Delaware, I'd probably work for Dave if I could. You would too.
Yep.
Yeah. He's a good boss. I would just be in charge. I would be in charge of, I think, shooting lasers at things. I want that to be my job.
Pew pews.
Pew pew pew. Lasers. Pew pew.
You know, I did the community a disservice by not putting up the pooch in our.
I know. I talked about it in After the 5.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I think. I'm trying to remember. Maybe I didn't.
Pooch introduced himself as
That's
pooch. Yeah.
pooch.
In one of the takes, I didn't put it in there.
I've been posting my the After the 5s again. They are back, and they are wonderful. And if you are a YouTube member, if you are a Patreon supporter, or Twitter just announced super follows, whatever that means, you have access to them. It's kind of cool. A Buzz Designs. Hi, everyone. Hey. RC Maniac. Pooch.
Yes.
Eric Lacasse with Canadian 2. That's a toonie. U.S. Smarties are called rockets up here in Canada. Oh, interesting.
I had to just call them dummies.
Yeah.
No. Because they're just bad compared to the Canadian Smarties.
It's legit taken very little material to make the current amount that we've spooled up. I don't know how to get colorant in there without like stopping the machine and emptying it and then pouring stuff back in.
Well, you could just put color in there and like swish it around, right, with like a stick.
Well, no, because it's got a so right here, like you could load it up so it continually goes, but there's a little screen here and it drops down to here where the screw takes it that way. It's a straight line. So
Gotcha.
there's all of this material down to here and in the screw
Gotcha.
that it's turning.
So we have to completely disassemble.
The screw
Like
is
Johnny
turning.
Five.
The screw is turning at 3.4 revolutions per minute.
Oh,
to
that's
give you an idea
super slow.
of like how slow things are going. And so we might not be able to get colorant in there.
You should put it in there now and just see
Sure, why not?
if we get it out at some point, you know?
Let's see. Mix in 3% ratio based on weight with your PLA pellets.
Well, that's.
Or I'll just sprinkle some in there.
I mean, you've seen how much they put in at Proto-pasta.
Sure. But that's proto-pasta.
Oh boy. Wait.
There we go. We got some red in there. Not a lot.
That's good. Yeah,
And then-
you don't want to put it. You don't want to oversaturate it.
No, you don't want too much red. Oh, we got some people coming in here. Holy Toledo. My name is Jeff with 5. Tried putting some ground coffee in like Stefan from CNC Kitchen. I tried it and it smells nice when printing. I had to print with 1 millimeter nozzle though. I don't have any coffee around. Like, I've got mustard
Ew.
and ketchup. That'd be weird.
Well, if ketchup would make sense with the red, but that's weird.
That's weird. Okay, but no, I like the idea of coffee grounds. But if you watched Stefan's video on it, you had to really dry the grounds. You had to get all the moisture out of them.
Oh yeah, that would make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So what did he do? Did he actually put it like a
You put it in the oven.
food
You dried it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Daniel Deslandis, Canadian 20. That's 4 5s right there. Hi, Joel. It's always nice to come back to work and relax and learn. Thank you for your work. It's appreciated live from Montreal. Montreal, Canada. Montreal.
Montreal.
It's where the Expos used to play. The Montreal Expos.
That's where the Habs play.
JR, how much is this bad boy you're using to make the filament? Thousands of dollars, Jay. $5,000 to $6,000. It's by no means a consumer machine. It is very much something that a makerspace or a business would have. I'm just showing you how it can make really terrible non-red PLA. I just put, oh, you know what I can do? I got an
Nope.
idea. Watch this. So I've got PLA pellets in here, right?
Okay. Oh, that's
Okay.
a lot.
Is
That's a
it?
lot. Yeah, that's a lot. But I guess maybe not.
I don't think it's that much.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
It's by weight.
Oh my, that's a lot. That's gonna be red.
Okay. Yeah?
I think it's gonna be super red. Yeah.
You think so?
Yep. Oh god. Of course you would do that. You got some on the table.
Oh, you're right. I did.
Nope. Okay.
Now we're gonna have red all over.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I see. You're just gonna dump it all in there.
Doesn't look like there's that much, but you know,
Telling you.
we'll see. Boy, filament making. What a thing, huh? What a thing. Rhinax with a 5. What about abrasive material? What material is the nozzle made of? I don't know what the nozzle material that's pooping it out, but I know that you can do CF and abrasives in it. So I believe they have some sort of hardened nozzle in there. I would go to the 3Devo website for more information, but I believe they wouldn't limit someone wanting to deal with abrasives because it's catered towards people that are going to make more professional filaments. So I think that's okay. I think abrasives are just fine. Oh my goodness. Stuff scrolled faster than I could read it.
You scrolled.
David Kwasnick
You sure about that?
with a 5. What do you think of the Alien 3D UFO boxes? Been thinking about getting boxes each month. I've been really wanting to get one. I keep seeing, is it Josh at Alien 3D? Is it Josh? I think it's Josh,
think so.
right? I don't know. The boxes that he's put together are fantastic, and I keep wanting to throw my credit card at the website, and I keep forgetting. So thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. I really want to get started with those. They look like a lot of fun. I would do it. David, I would totally do it. Keith Huffstutler. It's called an auger. Yes, it is an auger.
Odger.
Chip filament.
I'm a big fan of this setting on here. It's big bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. It's a great setting name.
Senior Golazzo with a 5. Ivan Miranda called. He wants his red pellets back. That's amazing. I love that dude. I think we're just extruding filament here. Why don't we play the next video? This should be a lot of fun. I think, well, here we go.
Here at E3D, we really wanted to sponsor the multi-material competition because it's something that's very close to our hearts. We obviously build tool changes. There are so many other ways to do multi-material as well. And I guess our purpose in life is to push FDM as far as it can go. And multi-material feels like one of those things that is right at the limits of what's possible right now. So very excited to sponsor that competition, see what you guys come up with. And the winner will be receiving a tool changer with 4 Hanaras on it, fully loaded, and hopefully a nice surprise as well in there.
Here we go. I'm Sanjay from E3D. For all the information regarding prizes for the ERRF Contest Mania, you can go to one link in the description. That'll take you everywhere you need to go. But how cool is that? E3D showing up. Thank you for that. It's good to see you, Sanjay. I love his hair. Sanjay's got great hair. I mean, that's, what is it?
That's what the Hemera.
The Hemera, right?
That's what it's
the
modeled
Hemera heat
after.
sink.
The swoop.
It was the Hermes, now it's the Hemera. Because people were confusing the extruder for handbags somehow.
Whatever.
Print and play with a Canadian fiber. Do you like James Cameron or James Cameron better?
Definitely James Cameron.
I like James Cameron. I'm a big James Cameron fan.
Yeah.
Look at that. Everybody's really excited about that tool changer. Yeah, E3D showed up. That's pretty cool. Obviously, all the details are in the description, and you just need to go to one link and figure it out. It's gonna take forever. Like, we might...
We're not going to get to that red. There's no way.
No, there's no way. I mean, should I stop it and, like, empty it out and...
No.
No?
No.
Okay. It's putting...
That would take
so
forever.
So
and
it's
we
at
would, we're not sure.
175 right now. It's measuring 175. I think
we should keep it there for sure then.
Beat Slayer. Whenever Joel goes silent, the mic clips and delays the start. Oh, okay. So we use a Rodecaster for audio, and for some reason, it just, we have things set, but it's not, it's not doing it right, and I don't know why, and I have to apologize for that. I think the Rodecaster itself, I think I need to like look at the manual maybe or something.
Yeah, I
or
gotta figure something out.
is there a? It's not a noise gate, right? It's like a.
There's no option for that. There's
It's like an auto gain.
Maybe I don't see anything that is going to control that. So if I go into it,
Yeah.
I go into audio processing. I have compressor, high pass filter, noise gate, which is off,
Okay.
de-esser, and then that's in the processing. Then in the AFX section we have aural exciter,
Ooh.
big bottom,
Yeah.
and processing.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, so
if anybody has experience with the Rodecaster Pro, reach out and maybe we can get this solved. Mike Armstrong, speed it up. I don't.
No.
That's not how extrusion works. Extrusion is kind of like baking. If you have something that needs to bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes, you can't do 10 minutes at 800 degrees. It just doesn't work that way. It is making some filament though. I mean, I have to find some more empty spools because, like, this is my only empty spool.
how do you have one empty spool?
It's because I've been cleaning up.
No, but I mean like, how do you not have a ton more?
Because I've been cleaning up.
Oh, because you get rid of them.
Recycle them or throw them away or
Okay, so
get
you
rid
got-
of them
you got
or
rid of
use it
them.
for projects or... Yeah. Beat Slayer, it's a simple fix, Joel. Don't stop talking. Oh, no.
Shame on you.
Oh, my
Who
goodness.
said that?
Oh, my goodness. Dakota Vogel, thoughts on Voxel Lab printers? I know a lot of people were really excited about the Voxel Lab machines. I know they're a Flash Forge subsidiary. I think that they went for a very low-cost solution. However, I don't think that they are all, well, a lot of people have some good experiences with them, and a lot of, but Thomas Sandlatterer had a bad experience with the machine, and it looked to be a limitation of the design. I think it was thermal runaway wasn't implemented correctly. I think something like that. I don't remember. I remember the video though, and I remember he was kind of harsh on them for it, but rightly so for what was happening. And so I don't know. It could be one of those things where
with his 3D
what?
With his 3D
No, with his voxel lab.
A voxel lab.
Voxel lab. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I think if you get one, it would just be one of those things where to do some research and make sure you've got the right, firmware. Make sure that you're up to date on the firmware and you know some of the limitations or ways the community has mitigated certain problems. I think that's the best way to go about it. Brian Vines, BV3D, $5.99. Oh, Brian, I must have misheard you. I thought you said making filament was like bacon, and there's nothing better than that. Oh, Brian. Well, first of all, thanks for the $5.99 because you sir are out of your mind. We have made bacon filament before with Proto-pasta. It was actually the first filament experience. It was the first custom filament, right?
I think so.
Yeah, bacon, yeah. But also, Brian, I have your community firmware for the Ender 3 V2 video bookmarked because I've got an Ender 3 V2 and I want to put some new firmware on it. And you're a righteous human being with glorious hair. And I hurt your face.
Glorious.
Bricks Maker Corner with a 10. That's 2 5s. Love your vids. Thanks for the great content. Aw. Well, thanks, Greg. It was good to see you at Murph, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Harry Daniels, when Dell came, the audio went. I don't know, because I think it had something to do with the Rodecaster Pro. I think. I'm pretty sure because I'm using the same software as before.
Yep. That wouldn't affect the audio like that. Unless there's a setting in OBS
Oh, unless there's a setting in Windows,
or Windows. Yeah.
which
setting
I
in
don't
Windows
know.
or
I don't know if
OBS.
there is. I don't know if I want to go into Windows settings while we're
No.
streaming. You know, it's one of those things you can't really patch over. Massey Khan, what is the output rate per hour? I don't know the answer to that. Someone was saying it was a kilogram every 3 to 4 hours, I think.
Oh wow.
It could be that you could speed it up. I just, I don't know. And we're making a lot of really good within tolerance filament. And so, see, I could cut over to a new spool and start a print, but I don't have another empty. Can you do a check and just see if there's any empty spools around here? Or almost empty spools, I guess. Fun, we could do a benchy with this on the Super Racer.
Yep. Yeah, I would. So don't we already have one on the SD card
The
or
3D
whatever?
Lab 2.0, this is probably the greatest ad for 3Devo ever. I really don't think so. Stefan over at CNC Kitchen probably has the greatest ad for 3Devo ever, I think. Because he does that, he does the coffee filament in his latest video, and it's fantastic. Fantastic. Alyssa Nguyen regarding sound, I think it might be OBS. I am not an OBS person, so perhaps. Oh, look at that. Oh, CraftBot filament. Oh yeah, there's not much there. This one, yeah. There we go. Leo Castle. Joel, what do you do with the empty spools? Sometimes I throw them away. Sometimes I recycle them. Sometimes they get used for projects. So let's see. If I... Okay, so we're going to cut over to a new spool, and then you'll be able to see it. And then we can get a printer going with this stuff. Okay. I don't know if this is the right way to do it.
I am not good at this. This is not in my wheelhouse of tricks. Making lots of fun noises, at least. Okay, there we go. So now I
Got
should
it.
be able to booger it up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, we're getting red.
Hey, look at that red.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. Magic.
I mean, maybe.
I'm gonna snip that. There you go.
I want to go this way with it.
I want to clip that. Making a fun noise. I don't think it's supposed to be doing
I think it is.
whatever that is. I think that. Oh, I guess so. Is that how far out in the front there?
How we doing?
There you go. That's what I was concerned with.
Hey, we're making red filament. Look at that. Couple addict with a fiver. I am torn between getting a Piopoly Phenom L or doing a custom rat rig. Which would you recommend? I already have a Prusa Mark 3S and an Elegoo March 2 Pro. The L is great if you have lots of large resin projects planned. I mean, you could do small resin stuff, but you already have a March 2 Pro, so there's no need to do small resin stuff on the L. So if you have a lot of large resin projects or a lot of projects that need the detail of resin, then I would go with the L. The rat rig is really just going to give you really good print quality really fast on FDM. So if you need, if you want the ability to make some really good high quality parts fast, I would go with the rat rig. If you have a lot of projects coming up that require the detail of resin but really large, I would go with the Phenom L. Really pulling that filament tight. Get in there, get in there.
You broke it.
There we go. Hey, look at that. I mean, we've got
Is it more better?
tons and tons of filament.
Sure. Let's do a print.
Yeah. Let's do a print. Get the red filament already through there. Doesn't make any sense.
It's taking it faster than you thought it was.
I guess so. We got black too.
Nice.
Well, this has plenty to go for now, so we can
We
get.
can make our own blood of your enemies.
We could. Look at that. That's the transition. We actually caught it.
Oh, hold on. Focus?
That's not gonna
It's
focus.
not going to focus. It's not going to. No.
Well, anyway, we'll save that.
Get over
We're
here.
making red filament. You want to grab the FL Sun Super Racer, and then we can get that all set up.
Sure.
I don't know where to put that on this big. I guess I'd just put it right here, next to it.
Right in front of your face?
Well, no, I'd have to be over here. Or maybe I could put it over here. It's in front of the logo.
Oh, David will allow
Look
it.
at that red. That's a good red.
It is.
Beat Slayer. Nice ketchup-looking filament. Exactly. Hey, Big Chiano. I'm glad you're not chatting and driving. That would be a big, big no-no. A big, big no-no. Thank you. Yep. I need an electrical cord. Found one, thanks.
No problem. Anytime. Glad to help.
This is gonna be awesome. This is. Am I still? I'm still in frame. Okay, good. Okay. Step stool.
Really use a milkshake, honestly. 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 Honestly.
And I could just leave it on the wide and go get some milkshakes.
And Ed. All right, we're warming up the hot end on the FL Sun Super Racer. While this happens, why don't we go hear from another one of the East Coast RepRap Festival sponsors? And let's see, you got to hear Nick first, and then you heard, shoot, I'm missing, who was first?
Nick, Dave, and then Sanjay.
Dave, and then Sanjay. Okay, so next up, here we go.
Hey, I'm Alex with Proto-plant, makers of Proto-pasta, and I love making filament. How would you like to make filament with me? Now, I wish I could have you here, but since I can't, I'm going to ask you to describe your filament to me. I want to hear the inspiration. I want to hear all the details. I want to be able to visualize your filament. The community also needs to understand because they're going to vote to choose their favorites. The top 3 filaments will end up in a special edition Endless Possibilities delivery. The other cool aspect is that those top 3 designers are going to get 1 year of our filament subscription for free. How cool is that? We hope you join us in connecting with one another as best as we can in these challenging times. We miss you and we look forward to getting back together in person sometime soon. Take care.
Just like that, Alex. It's gonna let you make your own color. How cool is that? I love Proto-pasta filament, and it's really cool that they're able to do that. All the details for the ERRF Contest Mania you can find down in the description of this stream. In fact, there's a single link, and it'll take you everywhere you need to go to learn about all the contests. We still have one more contest sponsor to go, but I think we need to get ourselves a print started on this machine first. So I'm going to take the filament that we made, and I'm going to, well, I got to unload, I guess, what was there.
You sure do.
Oh. Ugh. Well, filament got stuck, so I'm gonna have to take the BTFE out. Give me just a moment.
Oh no.
Is it because I said I just wanted a chill stream?
Yes.
Is it? Is
It's
that
always it's always when you say that.
why? If I
Just gonna force it through.
bring that in. There we go. Get in there.
You got this? Maybe.
Did I not snip it at a good angle?
I don't know. Probably.
Probably. We're going to take the clip out on this side. Let's just make sure we got a clear path. Aha! There's our culprit. That's
in there?
Jimmy jammed up in the PTFE really well. Ooh. Actually, I had this machine on the print farm doing something for me, and it jammed on a print overnight. And I was like, oh, I'll handle that the next day. And it turns out the
You didn't?
PTFE, yeah, swelled up. It's not
What's that?
the highest quality. I was just moving the stool. Sean, will you do me a favor?
Nope.
So on my desk right there's going to be a baggie that's got Capricorn tubing in it, and the cutter is going to be in the print farm room.
Okay.
It's going to be blue and like a
Yeah.
guillotine style.
Yep, I've seen it.
Okay. Sweet.
I've seen it. I mean, I have this exact one at home.
Oh, perfect. Let's see. Maybe it's too wide right now. I remember it being like 1.9 when it started. Greg's Maker Corner. No, it is 1.71 at the moment.
Well, no, I think he's talking about when you were trying to, it was jamming or whatever, it wasn't going through.
Oh yeah.
But no, it was 1.75 or lower when we first started.
Yeah, the previous filament that was in there is what I'm having the issue with. Well, the previous filament with the previous PTFE. So thankfully, I've got some cap tubes standing by, and we'll just swap that in. Make it to be roughly the same length. Side. Go. And of
Nailed it.
course, it wanted to migrate to the floor because isn't that where all PTFE tubing wants to be?
War?
Yeah, yeah. It was on the floor.
So,
We'll get that installed, and then we'll
filamenting away.
have ourselves a print. And we're just gonna run the benchy that I put on there. And during the stream, it was a 36-minute benchy, which is kind of fantastic.
Didn't you up it to 200% though?
Yeah, which I will do on this too.
Nice.
You know, this actually brings up a really, really good point. Part of what makes 3D printing fun is being able to diagnose and troubleshoot machines when you have issues. And while it sucks when this happens on a live stream, it's really cool to have the know-how and the supplies to get it fixed. And Capricorn tubing or other PTFE tubing, it really isn't too much of an expense to have on hand. And I think it's probably valuable to just keep some just in case you do get a problem with the PTFE.
You can get that at repcord.com. You can get it at printedsolid.com probably.
You can
as
get it
well?
printed solid, you can get it RepCord, you can get it Matter Hackers, you can get it Amazon. Yeah, everyone sells PTFE. In the last video, I did put a link to RepCord because we were talking about the CR30s, and that's where I bought mine from as well.
Gotcha.
Hey, we're loaded. Let's full send this. Full send. One of the things that I didn't make clear in the previous episode where Pooch and I were doing the CR30 stuff, the CR30 that he had, that he did the upgrades to, I bought that. I bought that machine from him. My goal was to support small business and support a friend, and so yeah, I didn't tell Pooch that I was ordering that. I just went to his website and I bought what was needed, and then that was it. And then he sent me a text and he said, "What'd you do?" It's like, well, I need it. He's like, "I would have given you a better price." And I'm like, no, dude, don't worry about it. I want to support you. And so what he did, he was due to come up to the Seattle area anyway. He brought the printer as luggage and as checked luggage, and I picked him up at the airport and brought him here, and we had some fun. And so it's a really neat story. I didn't think it was necessary to tell people that was a machine I purchased, but I just kind of want to put it out there now because I've had some questions on it. Hey, it's printing. It's going to be clear, so it's going to be the hardest thing in the world to see.
Correct.
Greg's Baker Corner. Ooh, nice grab. Yes, I'm glad you saw that. Okay, once we get layer 2 done, we're going to up the speed a little bit. See what happens. We're printing at 235C on the nozzle. I think we can take that down a bit. Let's go to
We had it at 220 before.
and 65C on the bed. I've been really impressed with this 3D printer. Stuff jammed up in the Bowden tube. I get it, and it sucks, but upgrading the PTFE on a machine isn't like one of those things where you can fault them for using crappy PTFE, but
it still doesn't degrade the motor performance and the structural integrity of the machine. Look at it go. Ready? Let's see, operation, speed, 200%.
My stream froze.
Look at it go.
Oh, there it goes. It caught up.
I'm gonna up it to 230, I think. Just in case, because it looks like it's sort of dragging a little bit. It's got a volcano style hot end on it, so it can provide a really decent heat soak. Robert Griffin with a 20. That's 4 5s. Joel has gone full nerd, making and printing side by side. High five, Joel and Sean. Aw, thanks for that.
Heck yeah.
One day, it would be really interesting to be able to go pellets to printer on the consumer level. I know the Wasp Delta style printer, I think that's what it is. I know that they can do pellets, and I know Steve over at CMCNC had the Part Daddy, the big one, and it took pellets, and it had like a vacuum system. Oh, there's PLA wisps all over. But I don't know if there's consumer pellet 3D printing. Pellets are really cool, and they're easy to store, and you can do all sorts of really fun colors and transitions. It's just whether or not there's a printer out there that could support it, and whether it's a commercial viability. That is not printing, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's not. I think I need to turn the heat up even more. It's skipping over here.
Oh, is it? I can't.
Yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah, it's on my side. There we go. Well, whatever. We're going to have ourselves a Benji of some sort.
Right.
Some of it is looking okay. Oh,
There's some chats we can answer if you want.
what's that?
Some chats you can answer if you want. If you want, people's
So
asking.
everybody's chatting about the wanting a close up on the print, and the audio's bad.
Thanks. Closer.
It sounds muted. There is no sound.
Well, we weren't even talking.
Why no? But the printer was making noise. Dead. Find that good angle. Find that good angle.
I just want to.
Boy, it's so fast. It is so fast. It is dead silent when you don't talk. Okay, I'll tell you what. Hold on just a sec. Sean, get a good angle there.
I am.
I'll poke around the roadcaster and see what
Yeah,
happens.
see if you can.
Let's see. There we go. And maybe that's better. We'll have to find out if that's better. Let's see. Strong, that's right. Deep, thanks.
No problem. Gotta go into mine too, right?
Yeah. So, let's try that.
Okay.
Let's try that. Okay, we just changed some audio things. I changed the mic type from dynamic to condenser. So dynamic might be doing dynamic processing or doing dynamic sound listening or something.
Sure. Just that's how we have always had it
I've always had it on condenser. So when something got reset, it must have went back to dynamic. Because, yeah. Well, audio's been changed a little bit. I'd love to hear if you guys can notice any sort of difference.
That'd be great.
Tetralite products, gyroid infill, of course.
Yeah, we
Hey,
should-
3DPN, I don't know if you remember, but I sent you the Benchy stand. Did you ever get to send it to Pooch? It's packed up, ready to go to Pooch, but I forgot to give it to him on his trip back. And so it's currently in a box with the Benchies. I just need to slap a label on it, and then I'll get it down to Pooch. Hey, Big Channel, already sounds better. Much better.
Oh, there you go.
There's a light ambient buzz, but no dead silence. Sean no longer can be heard. OBS is a gain filter. Yeah, but we're not doing any sort of filters on OBS. No more cutting out.
Well, that's good. Well, perfect.
Say something, Sean.
I'm talking now, so hopefully,
Oh.
hopefully people can hear me. So I changed my audio to low voice because that's what I have. So
Is it?
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is kind of fun. We're making filament, and we're printing. How are we doing over here? Oh. Hey, why don't we make some black filament and just pour it into?
Sure.
Yeah.
A red to black transition filament roll.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is take some of these black master batch colorants, and we're going to add that to the bag and swoosh it around a little bit. There you go. Much for the fiver. Seems that you might need an adult frosty beverage after this stream. Cheers with a fiver. Oh,
Love it.
oh, you always know the way to my heart every single time. You know, when I was at Murph, I got to talk to him, and he was actually one of the awesome Murph in 60 Seconds participants. And his hat that he made, I believe his wife made them, and the hat he gave me, I got to wear that to Disneyland when I took the kids down. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Got to be a way. Attila Zabo, is it Bluetooth? No.
The mic.
The Halo audio problem still exists. Dead silence. Really? That's kind of
Weird.
well. I don't know. Is yours on?
What?
I guess change
No,
them all to
I-
condenser.
I did.
Oh, even 3 and 4.
Oh no, I guess not.
Just in case. I don't know. I'm grasping. I believe we were printing a little bit too fast or a little bit too hot or too not hot enough early on because the perimeters look a little suspect.
Not surprised.
Yeah, you could easily make a rainbow filament with this. Should I show them the palette filament that I made? Or should I save it?
The filament you can show them, not the print.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let me get it.
Yeah, go get it. It's over there. Can't miss it.
What?
It's awesome.
Over here, you said?
Over there. It's gonna be
Did you spool it up at all?
it's on a spool.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it. I was looking for just a bunch of loose filament.
Oh, well it was, and I wrapped it all up myself.
I see that. This is very, very apparent.
Okay. See which camera oh, you're on that one, okay. So right there. Yeah, focus on that. Look at that. Look at that. I made this. It's for an upcoming video, and I believe I might be giving this away.
That's just a mess.
It's all one, but I started, and wrapped it myself, so there are no tangles.
Sure.
No tangles. And it'll unravel easily into a printer, I promise you.
Uh-huh.
But it's a couple 100 grams worth of filament. So anyway, that will be a giveaway soon. Chris White 85 with fiber. Love the videos and live streams, Joel. Thanks for everything you do for the community. High five, or hi from the UK. Hello from the US here in sunny Seattle, Washington. Dave Brew with $4.99. Are you out of your mind? I vote for camo filament. Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's going too fast and not hot enough. Not hot enough. There are holes in the boat. I am going to go.
Quit it.
I'm just going to leave it. I guess I could slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, you could just make it a regular, regular speed benchy.
Okay, I went to 150% speed.
What temperature are you at still?
What?
What temperature?
235. Fine. Justin with a fiber. Love the channel. What is the printer? And have you looked into the new Anycubic Photon Ultra DLP? So this printer is the FL Sun Super Racer. And it is a Delta machine around 400 bucks. And I've been ultra impressed with it. And I'm putting it through its paces. But right now, if I were to do a review of this machine at this moment with the handful of prints I've done, it would be a positive. As for that Anycubic DLP printer,
It's right here.
it's right here. It's right here.
It's right there.
It's right here. In fact, it says, I don't know if you can see that.
They can't.
They can't?
You need me to and take it off of auto?
Sure, right there. Yeah. Photon Ultra, there it is. There it is. There it is, Justin. Yeah. Anycubic sent that over, even though we had told them that we thanked them for contacting us, but we weren't going to be able to promote their Kickstarter. And then they got that email, and then the next day they sent me that machine. So I can't do much with it at the time, but I've heard it's awesome. Steamboat Ed Hawes. Hey, when are you going to review the Voron? Well, I got to build one first. It's Boy in Space. Oh, I bet you want that spool. Holy cats. I've seen what you printed. You like that multicolor stuff. Oh, pretty good, I would say. Bobby in the shop. Hello. Welcome. Bobby in the shop, everybody. Bobby in the shop is new, they said. Welcome, Bobby in the shop, if you could. Master Machete, oh yeah, you promised to give me the photon. Oh, did I? Oh, did I? Joseph L., yeah. Seattle has been glorious this year. Absolutely friggin' glorious.
Aside from the massive heat wave we had, but yes.
That was no fun.
No. It was only for like a week.
3D Mechanics, why has nobody ever made a Jaws-themed benchy? I believe they have.
Yeah,
I believe it's out there.
I believe that does exist.
Snapshot FPV with a fiber. Thanks for that. Different Gear TV, is that glow-in-the-dark filament? No, it is just uncolored natural PLA.
Yeah, with
Joe
zero
V with a
color.
Canadian fiber. High five from Canada. Always enjoy your live streams, Vid. Just picked up an Ender 3V2 as my second printer. Can't wait to make bigger things. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Make all the awesome, fun things. Well, this is jammed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's printing anymore.
This is jammed. Well, what the? Well, now I'm sad. It's pooping out a little bit, right?
Maybe.
Oh, no, we got a jammy jam. All right.
Uh-oh.
Well, the Benchy's not terrible, but you could tell it was definitely printing faster than it should have. So now, though, we go to diagnose these. All right. Heat and peel it. Okay. Such a end. Look at that. Oh, did we find the weakness?
Maybe.
Maybe the cooling to the heat sink isn't fast enough, and we are creating heat creep.
Well, 3Devo's chugging along.
The 3Devo, it just doesn't quit, man. Ugh. So let's do this. So I'm gonna go here. Okay. Now we look and oh boy, it swelled a little bit. It looks like we were definitely introducing some heat creep. Maybe we were going too. So I had to set the temperature higher because we were attempting at a higher speed, but I don't think the cooling across the hot end is adequate.
At least to go that fast.
To go, yeah, at least to go that fast or that high of a temperature.
Right.
Okay, so we're back in. Let's try again, but just not go so fast. When are we going to have the black filament show up?
Keeping an eye on it.
Okay. And look at that. We are clear.
Yep.
All right. So that's it. It looks like cooling on the hot end isn't adequate to go super speedy, at least with PLA. But again,
Better not call it a racer if it can't race.
well, maybe it can race, but just with higher. So I bet PETG.
Maybe. Yeah. It's a higher temp.
It's a higher temp material.
Yep.
I bet that would work.
You can't put ABS on this.
Rogue Gum Shield. Yo, Joel, did you make sure there was no moisture in the pellets? It can affect print quality. These have been sealed in a container, and I believe there was no moisture, or not much. But I guess we'll find out. Let's see how this print looks. We will go 100% speed.
Yeah, they are saying that it did technically clog after you slowed it down.
Hey, what?
Clogged after you slowed it down, right?
No, it was clogged, and then I slowed it down.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I thought so.
No, I thought it was the other way. I could be wrong.
Well, it looks like it needs more experimentation.
Yep. Oh God.
What
are you
happened
doing?
there?
What are you-
Jeez.
What are you doing there, autofocus?
Jiminy Christmas.
It's going back and forth. It's going back. Oh my God. Hold on.
NKMR, clogged if you slow it down. I mean, that might be. That is incredibly possible. Possible. So we're doing standard speed, which is, I believe, 100 millimeters a second, and 220C on the nozzle.
220. Let's see. That's right. I programmed in 230, so we're gonna take it back to 220. You could just bolt yourself a fan that moves more air right there, and you'd be all right. And it's looking good. Oh, whoa! There is a lot of red filament over there in that 3 Devo. Holy cats! Tripod's garage with a fiber. The radar, sir. It appears to be jammed. Jammed. Raspberry jam. There's only one, man. Who would dare give me the raspberry? Lone Star. Wow. Let's see, MJethier. Wow, nearly 10 G's for that filament maker. For the whole package. I think just the composer is like 6. I think. But it's not really meant for you or me or most people. It's meant for people who want to make filament as a business. And I know there are people who use these as filament making businesses. And it's for people who want to experiment with different material properties. And it's for, like, it could be that Proto-pasta, for example. What if they wanted to experiment with a new additive, a new batch, a new material, something new, and they didn't want to do it on a large production line, and they didn't have room to add another one? This one could sit on someone's desk in an office, and they could do small batch experiments. I think that's where 3 Devo is going with that thing. But it's looking good at 220C and normal speed. You know what I want to do? I want to
Get milkshakes.
I always want a milkshake. But there's one more. There's one more giveaway, or there's one more contest for the ERRF Contest Mania. One more, and you're gonna like this one. One more. Here we go. Are you ready?
I am.
Hello everyone. I'm sad that we can't meet this year, but I think canceling ERRF was a good call because health is super important. On the bright side, I'm super excited that we can make a competition for the best maker coin. All you need to do is to upload it to Prusa printers. And the grand prize is original Prusa Mark III, and for the rest of the winners, there's a lot of Prusa mint. I'm looking forward to meet you again in person.
Oh, other than Joseph Prusa. Hey, Jojo. Good to see you, man. Wow. The prizes that are being offered up for all these contests for the ERRF Contest Mania, or whatever they're calling it, is fantastic. Everything that you ever need to know about this is in one link in the description. And I want you to go there, click it. Let's see. You saw Nick, you saw Dave, you saw Sanjay. Was Sanjay after Dave? And then Alex, and then Joe. Okay.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah. So no ERRF event this year publicly, but a lot of the sponsors got together and are holding some really awesome contests. And let's hope that keeps the momentum going. And then I will see everybody at ERRF 2022, if they'll have me. I hope they will. If they'll have Sean.
I hope so.
I hope so too. It's a good time. Justin with a fiver. Have you guys seen the video of the Voron running at 1,000 millimeters per second? I've seen it's Vex 3D, right? I think it's Vex. But they have a Voron with these 2 massive blowers on either side of the bed and like a crazy huge nozzle. And it'll run. It runs fast and it puts out crazy prints. It's the one that did a benchy in like 5 minutes, right? If I remember right.
Holy cow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.
Look at that. Vicky's in the chat. Nick's in the chat. Lauren's in the chat.
Amazing.
Chris was in the chat. That's our ERRF crew. Yeah, ERRF 2022. I can't wait. Are we still doing red filament over there?
Yeah.
Can't believe the red. It It's like I thought it was taking forever, and then all of a sudden it wasn't.
Right.
Take that filament. I am excited. I wonder if the added color I put in the filaments, I wonder if that's causing, so it's bouncing between 1.72 and 1.78. I know that's still within tolerance, but I don't know. That's one of those things that you have to play around with, right?
Yep.
Judy Alberger, 3DPN. I like that. Judy Alberger. Robert Barnes, yeah, you don't pay any attention to the people in YouTube chat. Right. I don't pay attention to anyone. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. That's funny. RC Maniac was wondering if Earth 2021 was going to happen, but better safe than sorry and can't get overseas people. Yeah, it's super tough. Super, super tough. And so they erred on the side of caution. And I don't know. I think it's a good idea. I think there's a lot of really cool things happening that people can enter for free.
Yeah.
And there's some really cool prizes.
I think it's really awesome.
Bill Nolan couldn't watch Dinner Tornado nearby. What?
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 I hear clicking.
Yeah, clicking. It's just some fill. So it's having to go over 10% gyroid infill, and so
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
Next time we do a fast print, probably won't do gyroid infill.
Yeah. Exactly. Vampcat 21 with a $5. Hey Joel, my daughter loves your videos. She starts kindergarten tomorrow. Can you say something to Kayla? Sure. Hi Kayla. How are you doing? I hear you start kindergarten tomorrow. That's really exciting. And you're about to start a wonderful number of years in school. You're going to meet all sorts of incredible people, and you're going to learn a lot of really fun things. If I can offer you any advice, don't be afraid to be wrong. And don't be afraid to fail. Offer your ideas, offer your opinions, but talk to people. I know we're just talking about kindergarten, but talk to the people you meet, become good friends, and start some learning socially. I don't know the best way to say it, but I mean in kindergarten it's where it all starts, and I think if you can start there, just don't be afraid. Have no fear. There you go. Have no fear, and just kick some butt in kindergarten. How about that, Kayla? That's good, right?
Yeah,
That's good. Jordana, hey, how are you? Good to see you. My name is Jeff. Color is definitely worsening the tolerance. Yeah, I can see that. It's not as red as it was before, or am I just seeing shadow?
No idea, man. I can't tell from this angle.
Well, you can see it more than I can.
What?
The filament. The filament maker.
Oh, like the...
Okay, it's pretty red.
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably just a shadow. Probably just a shadow. Yeah. EJ with a $5. Love the channel. Any thoughts on Voron 2.4 versus RatRig VCore 3? Longtime Ender owner looking to kick it up an epic notch. Boy, those are two epic notches. That's for dang sure. I would. I haven't used either one. I do have plans to build a Voron 2.4. I just don't know when it's going to happen. I believe it was Teaching Tech. I believe Michael built himself a rat rig, and I know Tom Sandlatterer has a Voron 2.4, and I believe Stefan over at CNC Kitchen has himself a 0.1. I think. I may have gotten that all wrong, but there you go. I would ask them. I have no experience with a Voron. Look up Nero 3DP.
Yes.
His name's Taylor, and he's awesome. And he does a lot of Clipper and Voron stuff, and he can answer any questions you might have. Yeah.
Oliver Simmons, is it possible to have the filament going straight into the printer? That's a fantastic question. I don't think that's possible.
I don't think so. It wouldn't pull it fast enough, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Get that constant diameter correct. You have to have it being pulled. What that pulley system does
Boy, it's
there.
getting some lumps. Oh, and it's black. It's black filament.
Yep. Well,
Isn't it?
It's starting.
Okay.
I think.
It's trying. Okay.
It's definitely a darker red.
Maybe I'll give that away, or maybe I'll auction it off for Children's Hospital. Maybe
Sure.
that'd be kind of fun. RC Maniac, you'd need a buffer.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you would need a buffer.
Like a large buffer.
So I think it'd be one of those things where, as long as you had a machine that can print fast enough, you could have a buffer system that could consume it, but you would need a consistent volumetric print flow rate thing, right, to take advantage of all the filament that's being produced. I think.
But if you need a buffer at that point, just put it on a spool.
Yeah. Boy, filament is way out of spec. Did I put in too much color?
It's way out of spec over here.
Yeah, we're at like 182, 187.
Oh, wow.
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 Well, how about, you know what I'm going to do?
You can't make someone pay for that now.
No, why would you do that? So if yeah, look at it, it's getting blobby.
Yeah, it is. Look at that.
Let's see, can I go down here? Okay. Here's what I'm going to do.
Stop it.
I'm going to stop the extrusion. Yeah.
Get back in the spec and then start spooling again.
Well, no, what I want to do, I want to take a look at it.
Oh.
Gonna go right here?
Oh boy. If I can focus on that. Oh, yeah.
Is that too close? Like right there?
There you go.
Here, I'll move it back a little bit.
Thanks.
There you go. Yeah, we got some blobs. Like right
Yeah, look at that.
there.
Oh, wow.
And look at over there. Yeah.
Yikes.
So it looks like adding color was creating problems because it had a different melt profile.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. So it could be that you tune it, you slow it down. It did make a bunch of filament though. Just I'm not experienced enough to know what I would do to make it recover.
I think slowing it down is a good start.
What do you mean slowing it down?
Slowing down the extrusion so you can, because you can slow it down, right? The speed at which it comes out.
I had it set it automatic. So the way that it works is it adjusts the speed based on the diameter that it's measuring. Well, at least we got a boat going with the natural PLA.
Sure did.
See, Arsmaniac, read Mike Armstrong post a little bit above that. Okay, let me go find that.
You want to bring down the temp a bit to around 170, 175, 175, 170 to help with the tolerance. Okay. Because it's going to be too hot, and so
Melts too much.
it melts too much. Well, then
Let's do that.
I don't have any other spools to.
Let me go find one.
Well, no, I guess I could just wind it on this one.
No, just let me go find one.
Sean's going to find a spool. Sean's on the patrol. And she's looking all right. Let's see if I can't change the settings.
This is an option. A little bit more than I'd like on there, though. God, why is there 1,000 boxes?
Oh. What this one, if this one's gonna be no good, why don't we just use this one?
I mean, that's fair. Oh my God, why did the TV move?
Or you just move the TV, I guess.
I was gonna go behind the. Isn't there a bunch of spools back here?
Sure, there's gonna be some. You want to find spools? Jordana with a 10, that's 2 5s. I bid for the 3DPN inaugural filament in blood clot red.
Yes.
I'll have mine in extra chunky. That's amazing. Alex Waverly, wait, you don't have any spools? No, man, I cleaned it. NLTMW, Dexter red. There we go. Bamcat, J. Joel, Kayla says, thank you for your kind words. She loves you. Also, she says, you're awesome. Well, tell Kayla she's awesome. And if she's ever in need of a high five, I've got one for her. Absolutely. There we go. Let's do that one because it's clear. Sure. Okay, this is, oh my goodness. This is color fab filament from like a long time ago. Dang, man, this used to be the premium stuff. Like, like when you got color fab, it was awesome.
Scabby knee red, yeah.
Scabby knee red, yeah, exactly. I've got temperature set more in line with what I was told. So I think we just give it another college try. What do you say?
Yes. Benji's going, man.
Oh.
Did you break it?
There you go. Take that. I need to be able to see it.
Ooh, gross.
What?
It's just super blobby, like.
Well, it's super, yeah, it's super blobby.
Oh God, you move things and now.
Well, yeah, it's going to start pooping stuff, and I have to catch it.
Yep.
Things only a father would say. I got a spool ready. I am ready. Okay, here we go. Well, let's see. We got Benji go. Boy, I got just a desk full of stuff, don't I?
Sure do.
I got to pull the filament through the hole on the spool holder spool before you start winding. It will help build tension for a better spool. Got it? Okay. I like your tips, Mike Armstrong. It's kind of you. Juan Clarissa with a 5. I started a 3D printing networking group at work. I've also influenced at least 2 people to get printers. You were my influence. Thank you. Wow. Well, that's fantastic. Good on you. It's a lot of fun. People enjoy it. Looking, it is, it's heating. Okay, so I did, Mike, I did 170, 175, 175, 170, just like you said. We'll give it a shot. Kevin J, does this thing draw the filament through a die like with drawn wire? It is. There's like a nozzle, essentially, at the top. It draws it through. Then you put it through a measuring device and a roller. And as it pulls it through, it will slower speed up to get the filament to the right diameter. And she's looking okay. I mean, it's whatever. But I mean, we made that filament today.
We did.
Waiting. See, it's heating up. The heat zones do take a while to heat up. Andrew Roger with a 5. Road rash red and oops, I hit the corner of the bed in the dark with my shin black and blue.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I'd buy those filaments.
That would be great filament colors. Like, I bumped my toe red.
Right.
Right? I peeled an orange. This banana is very yellow. Let me know when it starts pooping out.
I'll let you know.
It's heating right now.
It's heating up,
It's heating.
just like me in NBA
heating.
Jam all the time.
Jordana with a 5. Now that needs to be on a t-shirt. It's going to start pooping stuff and I need to catch it.
Yes.
Oh man, if Builder's Mark is in the chat, I know he's designing it right now. That's how his mind works. It's fantastic.
Oh, I heard it beep.
I heard beep. Oh, and I see stuff. Oh my gosh, I am not set up for
yeah.
success here.
Is anybody?
Hot.
You think?
Can I do that? Oh, I see. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't have to. Jeez. We're getting a good pull here, but we're only at 166, 167, 162. It's trying.
Oh,
What?
let's go. Come on, 3Devo, do the thing.
Let's go! Okay, it looks like we've got ourselves an okay sort of.
I'm seeing blobs still.
I'm seeing blobs too.
Okay.
Boy, it makes all sorts of fun noises.
Oy, oy.
It's pulling it at like 172. One 175, 172. Okay. Let's just let this go. I mean, I think it's no, it's not stabilizing.
No.
Well, it looks like
It does not like the mixed colors, man.
Close the front lid. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna tell you what. We're gonna do that. We're gonna let it make filament. We'll see what happens. Watch that be the solution. David said audio is out. I see levels on mine. Do you see levels on yours?
Yep, levels on both are good.
Okay. Are we plugged into power?
Yeah,
Okay. Weird.
yeah, and full battery on those. What about on? Yeah, well, yeah, because we got levels. So yeah.
Yeah. We got levels. Okay. Sweet. Mike Armstrong. I only work with virgin resin. Ah. Well, I think your advice, Mike, is still sound though, lowering the temperature a bit.
Still getting blobs though.
Oh yeah, I'm still getting
Like-
blobby
like-
blobs,
like
like
pretty
lots
bad.
of blobs. It's probably too much color.
And who said that?
It's probably too much color. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's. What?
Nothing.
What?
I just I said, I mean, who said that we had too much color in there?
I don't know. Everybody?
Just me. It was just me.
Hey, if you don't full send, what are you gonna do? I popped in some virgin PLA there, Mike. We'll get that going.
Yeah, in like a half hour when it gets to it.
Still blobby. Still blobby. Well, Doppler, is the filament cold enough when it reaches the feeder and stays perfectly round, or is it slightly squished? It is round. It's just blobby. Like super. It's almost as if the melt profile is inconsistent because there's too much color. Well, listen, unfortunately, the reason we have an earlier stream today is because there's some things that have to get done in the evening. Sean and I both have some previous engagements to tend to, and kids are back in school, so there's sports things. But I did want to tell you about the East Coast RepRap Festival contests. There's a link in the description. Please go click on that and find everything you need to know. The Super Racer, we did that stream on this. You can find out more information there. The 3 Devo, I'm going to let it keep spooling filament, and then I'll take a picture and I'll put it on Twitter, and I'll let you know if it worked. Put it in the resin the virgin resin PLA resin, virgin PLA resin. There we go. Well, listen, if you made it this far, you are so awesome. Thank you for joining us on this very special live stream. New video Sunday. It's 200 hours worth of 3D printing for a very specific cause, and I hope you enjoy it. I can show them more, and as always, high five. There it is.
There it is.
High five.